see. So too bad we didn't see the Johnson.
Yeah, I'm sad because the thing is, like with with the MPLPH, there's a hidden, it is an unspoken rule.
You can start from hill.
From the hill.
From hill because they're both hill.
Okay,
yeah,
never mind.
But that's the problem for
Okay.
King Kong right now.
Yeah, all right. Of course, the main mission of the Hilda is just to disrupt the jungle pattern of King Kong.
Oh, King Kong?
Oh no, there's the Petrify used here onto Super Yoshi. But he might just be able to sustain all this. That's the passive of the hill that we're talking about.
Wow,
Yeah.
Onyx fast cleared mid so that they can actually help the Ling. And now Yoshi can't even follow up because again, the mobility of the Ling allows him to just move faster from jungle to jungle with the ability to fly. And Yoshi is getting blocked here. He cannot pursue the Ling anymore.
Yeah, they're not even attacking him.
So the Edith is actually quite a great answer, perhaps, to the early game aggression that Super Yoshi might just do. But I think in terms of mobility, Hatred is here as well. So he can also provide the guiding winds to Super Yoshi.
But King Kong is now at level 3, of course. He is poking Super Yoshi.
There's so much like careful movement going on here for both
here we
of
go.
these teams. But the onward was already used there. Look at Super Yoshi quite low on HP right now. Will be able to just sustain that. Escalera as well.
Wow! All right, pokes coming in from both of the teams, just preparing themselves to get the turtle for sure in a while. But Super Yoshi, as the camera moves ahead, just following him. And King Kong, is this a delayed Ling though? Not yet?
I wouldn't say a delayed Ling. He did hit 4. He's going to lose out on 1 green camp. I think if he got the red tree on the green camp earlier instead of Ryzen, they would have actually been able to take down the Hilda. But fortunately for Ryzen, he was able to take it, which does put TNC ahead when it comes to map movements.
Yeah, so Yasuo right now might just need to be careful since he's in the area, but this might just be an uncontested turtle that will go into the hands of TNC given the advantage that Midnight has also mentioned earlier.
Free turtle for TNC Pro Team. Again, the nothing to win, nothing to lose mindset. Super Yoshi inheriting the leadership for this team, now providing vision to block King Kong in getting this purple.
Whoa. Yep. He just hit level 4 also, but Escalera though, the guiding wind will be used onto him. Will they be able to stay this? The rough waves as well is already casted. Super Yoshi will fall. So all that
for the purple.
For the purple.
Yeah, that's a purple for a kill. Is that worth it?
Oh yeah, of course. If you're against a Ling, you treat every purple buff as Lord.
Okay.
Okay.
Coming from the Ling God.
Okay, so will we be expecting some dances here in the purple buff every now and then? But still, that's I think compared to what we were expecting, we are seeing not that much action yet from both of these teams in terms of kills.
Then again, Brigida, Ryzen is now at level 6. King Kong is just at level 5. And look at the damage output from the Will-O-Wisp and the pokes coming out from Super Yoshi. This is bad news. This is already bad news for King Kong.
I mean, as much happy as I am seeing the Ling, this is also the sad part about watching a Ling. You force the Rechi, he loses out on the green cams. Oh, Hatred actually lives all throughout his skirmish. But yeah, again, going back, Onic, they need to protect the farm of King Kong till the mid and late game. Because the thing about Ling is that, yeah, you do suck early game, but Ling's late game, especially in the current patch, is way, way scarier because he hurts. The Divine Sword gets a lot of damage done whenever he hits a target. But TNT, again, with the lead that they have, they might be happy considering that come mid-game, they can just always invade the jungle camps of Onic.
13 seconds. Super Yoshi is locked in on that jungle camp. Locked in on that purple buff. On the vicinity. This time, Ryzen will follow him.
Escalera spots someone there in the mid bush though. Hatred might just be able to escape this using the guiding wind, but Escalera, will he also try to still continue? They won't, but there were quite some resources used in that skirmish.
And this is the contest.
Yeah, the Lord.
This is the contest. The Lord for the Ling.
This is what we consider to be the Lord as early as 5 minutes?
Yeah, the purple dance.
Oh no, they got it from him as well.
Second, the purple steal for TNC Pro Team. No contest, no backup for Onic Philippines. And there you have it. Super Yoshi, super confident on gangstering King Kong.
Yeah, no need to rush the turtle for TNT. They just need to make sure that this Ling does not get any farm. And we've been talking about the Ling for 5 minutes now, we haven't even touched both the side lanes. I mean,
For
TNC on the XP lane, they would be happy if that lane goes static with the Xborg and Teresa, but the bottom side, Onic, even though they're losing out on the farm on the Ling, this Bruno is not getting any form of pressure in the map currently.
Yeah.
So TNC, they do have the task come mid-game to use the Bruno to be able to take some towers.
Yeah, overall, this game is pretty much looking good for TNC.
Yeah, for sure.
We aren't seeing the trades coming in, the casualties that you would expect since they aren't really able to control the objectives either. The most we are seeing is that they're treating the purple buff as an objective, but
Wow.
look at these two roamers as well.
Super Yoshi
Oh, there you
being
go.
aggressive in the mid lane. And there's the push. There's the free Bruno game, like what Midnight said. If you're a Bruno and there's a Ling, you would definitely watch out for the gank. But no gank happened in the first 6 minutes of the game. 1.4k gold lead for the Phoenix Army.
Oh, yeah, and they also got their first turret at that. So right now, Yasuo, he's having a pretty good time in the early stages of the game.
Round three, guys.
Oh no.
King Kong is low.
But we might not see King Kong in the purple buff. They will target Super Yoshi instead this time. Will he be able to sustain this?
Okay.
He won't. Escalera
Ooh,
is
Ling
there
gets
as
it.
well. And the kill, as mentioned, goes to King Kong.
And finally, King Kong, is that worth it? Again, Midnight, can you calculate the the equation? Because that's another... Bro, that's another purple buff.
I would say it's worth for both, because the thing is, King Kong is keeping up with the farm of Ryzen. He does lose out on the purple buff, but again, as we've talked about earlier in the current patch, Ling is able to become more active even without the purple buff. But TNC, they're definitely happy with the situation because they did just get 2 towers on the bottom lane. So now Yasuo transitions to mid lane to try and put some pressure in this mid lane tower of Onic.
Here we go.
There's so much pressure coming in from TNC, also wanting to really keep and hold on to this lead that they've established, which I think they will immediately transition into yet another major objective. This is actually the last turtle of the game. I didn't know this since for the past few minutes, it's really just been them trying to disrupt the farming.
All objectives went in the hands of the Phoenix Army.
Yeah.
It's because of the Vision game. It's because of Super Yoshi together with the Matilda, together with the Matilda shield. The sustain coming out
from
the Phoenix Army, and the aggressiveness is slowly giving them the lead in the game.
It does go in line with the keys to victory brought to us by Infinix earlier, with TNC disrupting the flow of Onyx gameplay. And this is the best thing you could do to disrupt the Ling composition of Onyx. You just disrupt the purple influx for King Kong so he does not get active on the map.
Yeah,
Damn.
we're suddenly seeing King Kong forced to go to the other lanes and try to just take the turrets. And surprisingly, we're not seeing the unique retribution battles between both of our junglers just yet.
This is becoming a mini game for the Ling right now. This is just becoming a mini game for the trio mid for both of the teams. Ryzen, Super Yoshi, Ryzen and Hatred versus Escalera, Super Prince and King Kong. Who gets the purple? The one who controls the purple controls the game.
Wow, it's a game within the game. And now they've transitioned. It's even the orange buff that they're trying to take away from Onic this time. So slowly their map control, they're getting hold of it. And now it's not just the purple buff that they're limiting from Onic.
We're seeing vintage TNC. Another momentum for TNC right after the defeat last week.
But they catch the gold laner. The Purify is also used as well. Yasuo will fall down. Hatred will be next. And this might just be the time for Onic to also try to go for the engage. Kendra gets the double kill. And TNC might not want to fight this anymore.
Right in front of the Lord.
Okay, is this the first objective for Onic?
Oh, this is the turnaround. This is where you start losing momentum for TNC. Because you did lose your gold laner in front of the Lord, and now King Kong is just going to be able to take out the players of TNC one by one.
We've been seeing this week after week for TNC Pro Team. They always lead the game for the first 10 minutes, and then after that, true MLBB comes in.
Yeah,
the true game comes in.
This is what we've been saying. Onic has the tendency or the capacity to really turn things around, and surprisingly earlier with just the first and second skill used here by Superfish, the Breath of the Ocean and all that, they were already able to take out the Firaga armor of heads as well. So slowly, unknowingly, Onic was also able to gain the necessary items.
Yeah, that's big. And this is really concerning here for TNC with Onic. Oh, King Kong. He's going to be able to get vision here on the Lord.
Oh,
High
no.
power on the
Oh,
Lord.
Yoshi!
But the
Yoshi,
ultimate
dope.
was already used. Super Yoshi, he will try to run away for a while, but the Lord is very low as well. Who will be... Oh, it's a reset for both of these teams.
Okay, Lord will reset, but Super Yoshi with the zone. That's the super zone.
Prince
For
though.
Yoshi though, zoning out Escalera.
Okay, Super Prince is yet to show himself. It's also very concerning since he's capable of bursting down the heroes right now with the items that he has.
Eska?
Oh,
But
Prince.
Escalera is very low. Super Prince might just get started there by the Wisps. So
Oh, wow!
as
They give
much
up.
as there's a lot of positioning happening here for Onic, TNC is just really good at scouting these heroes.
What a scout coming out from TNC, especially from Yoshi, the captain for the Phoenix Army, just asserting his dominance onto King Kong. Target locked.
Yeah, they didn't have the damage to deal with the Hilda in the front lines. And TNC, they do output so much physical damage coming out from the Bruno, considering that he now has the Malefic Roar, maybe going for the Wind of Nature against the Ling. But the thing is, again, TNC, they need to be able to capitalize on this Lord push. But Super Prince, he's been able to find some good position on the Nita. The problem is the Purify on Hatred. I mean Yasuo.
Yeah, and they're always very eager to scout
Oh,
these
go.
heroes. Circling Eagle was already used, and Onic, they're struggling to defend their remaining turrets because TNC, they still have the Lord in the top
Wow.
lane. Primal Wrath already used as well here by Escalera. Will try to clear as much as he can, and they might just be able to defend this inhibitor turret. But
Oh,
that's a
Prince!
failed attempt for the penalty zone. Escalera is there as well though. King Kong from behind will also try to target the necessary heroes. Hatred will be able to fall, or Yasuo will follow as well. That's
Oh, the
two
chase.
crucial heroes, and this is just King Kong's time to show what he's been waiting for all along.
And nice flank coming out from King Kong, and especially the Super Mage, Super Prince with the Petrify combo. Then King Kong goes for the sweep.
Yeah, we talked about it earlier, the creative angles coming out from Onic. Super Prince has been able to find these. It's just about waiting for the proper time to Purify, getting wasted here on the Yasuo and Onic, showing their chase potential, the rundown power of the Roger, the Ling, and also the Kadita.
They literally went for the sandwich play.
What a sandwich play from the Super family. And this is always the problem for TNC Pro Team.
Yeah.
Can they solve it now? They always lead for the first 10 minutes of the game, and then with a snap, they always lose like that.
Yeah, it's surprising to see them also gain the advantage in that fight, even though the penalty zone did not really connect onto any heroes here for TNC. That just really goes to show how capable they are if they commit to what they're after, or to the quote-unquote chase potential that their lineup has.
TNC, this is getting tougher for them by the minute. They don't even have one kill. It's all Onic on the board right now.
They've been leading the objective game, but the kill game.
Oh yeah.
And plus, they don't have any catch for the Ling. If you're gonna look at it very carefully.
They have at most Ryzen, perhaps, but then at this
Oh, look at
point,
the shred!
Kelra is able to shred that supposed catch as well.
Yeah.
So they're struggling at this point, then we might just see an actual objective dance or Lord fight between these two teams, because since the first minute of the game, we haven't seen that yet, but right now we might just.
Yeah, but the thing is, this is where you struggle for TNT. Against the Ling, initiating a Lord dance is going to be hard, because you can always just expect the Ling to be pushing on the opposite side, making sure that the slow push happens and they get the advantage when it comes to minion equilibrium.
Are we gonna see it though? Are we gonna see the split? Yes, we
Oh,
are.
yeah.
Look at the mini-map right now.
This is the banana split.
The Super Mage and King Kong.
The super split.
Oh no, this is a scary position for Super Prince, whoever passes by this area, but
Oh, they're rushing it! They're rushing it!
Look at this wraparound.
TNC, they might just burst down this wall.
Oh!
Princess Wrath will be used as well, but Jem will go in using the penalty zone. Kelra using the Lycan down. He will go in as well, and from behind, Super Prince surprises everybody. Heads and Super Yoshi are the only ones left to defend, and Onic will be successful in that team fight, but the Lord, it will go to TNC.
Oh my, what a wraparound coming out from Super Prince. Is it endable though?
I think it is.
Oh,
I
no.
think it is.
They have the damage!
The Petrify was used as well, and Heads will try to defend. Last Insanity used, but King Kong won't look at anything else. Onic takes game number 1.